I am one of those people who have welcomed the fact that the ANC has lost its simple majority in parliament during the 2024 national election. And my reason for welcoming this development is that I believe that the decline in ANC support gives us as a country a shot at a reset. It gives us the opportunity to move away from joblessness, mismanagement and corruption that has been taking place for the past 30 years, for the better part of the 30 years. However, it is important that we look at the ANC's loss of simple majority within its proper context. When you add up the results obtained by the ANC and its splinter parties, such as the EFF and MK Party, you arrive at a staggering 70%. And what does this mean? This simply means that the ANC and its splinter formations still dominate the ANC, the South African political scene. What voters have done is not a wholesale rejection of the ANC. They've just reshuffled the cards. They've just reshuffled the cards, because if you look at things such as state capture, mismanagement of the economy, poor service delivery, collapsing infrastructure, and the rampant crime, the ANC and its splinter formation own the status quo in South Africa. If you are talking about lack of water, all these people are responsible for that, or at least some have been responsible for that. What this tells us is that the dominance of the ANC and its splinter formations tells us that South Africa still has a 7 out of 10 chances of ending up with a government dominated by the ANC and its splinter formations, notwithstanding the fact that the ANC support is dropping. But yes, it's dropping, but where is it going? It's going to the MK Party. Who's the MK Party? Who's the EFF? They are the same WhatsApp group with the ANC. If anything, instead of a proper reset in South Africa, we might just end up with rebranded corruption, rebranded mismanagement and incompetence, rebranded cadre deployment, what have you, and what have you. Now, one might ask me and say, what about the DA? I'm not bringing the DA into the equation here, because they are in the process of committing political suicide. I think the fact that the DA is a party that is only primarily concerned about minority interest has been well established within the political discourse in South Africa. Now, buoyed by the ascendance of Trump and his penchant his propensity, his preparedness to interfere in South Africa's internal affairs, the DA has decided to take out the nuclear option against policies that are meant to create an inclusive society. Notwithstanding the fact that the ANC has been abusing, the ANC is solely responsible for delegitimizing the transformation project in South Africa. They have mismanaged the transformation project, and this has even raised doubts among those who are supposed to benefit from the transformation project. It has raised doubt within the minds of black people to say, really, do we need these policies, seeing that they've gotten us nowhere, primarily. Now, I'm saying the DA is committing political suicide because I think it will be a hard sell for them to campaign on the anti-transformation ticket. 80% of the black majority still want to be included within the economy of South Africa, and their frontal attack on policies such as employment equity and black economic empowerment, there's a good chance that they are digging a hole that they'll find very difficult to come out of. Now, I have always lamented the fact that the problem with the ANC and the DA is that the ANC wants transformation without good governance, and the DA wants good governance without transformation. That is the conundrum in South Africa. Now, what should be the way forward? I think a path that is viable for South Africa is for an external disruptor to jump into the political scene. Somebody who is not invested in the current political system. Somebody who cannot be associated with the current political setup. We need somebody who is ethical, who is credible, and who has got a clear vision and the discipline and the backbone to persecute that vision. Somebody who will bring law and order. Somebody who will not compromise when it comes to what needs to be done in the country. Somebody with a spine come into the picture and take us forward. Because given what the DA is busy with, I think the prospect of parties such the MK, EFF and the ANC forming an alliance with them in future will be very difficult, given the way in which the DA is defining itself against the transformation project in South Africa. As things matter stand right now, the odds are against a reset. South Africa has got 7 out of 10 probability of ending up with an ANC government that is dominated by the ANC and splinter groups. And I need to declare that I believe in miracles and I'm praying for one. But this is what is happening. The opposition has proven that they simply are not imaginative enough to see themselves running government, given that they've all went running into the arms of the ANC when they could have just banded together and formed an alternative government. This is Rendani. I'm the voice in the wilderness. Thank you.